It's week 8 of the National Football League.
And we'll see Chris Olave.
He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Bucs and the Falcons, next on EA Sports.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olsen. Partner, this should be a good one here in the month of October. Got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Right to the air. It's Mayfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Mayfield. He fumbled the football. The Bucs have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And that is the dream start for this defense on the opening drive. They get the first points of the game. And remember now,
after review of the play.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll throw now 3rd and forever. He's into space, past the 15. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Falcons getting their punter out there. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams. They showed last week, and going forward, it's going to be a hard team to beat.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll run it here. It is the rookie from Tennessee. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down. Third down, 3 to go. To throw is Lawrence. Pass is caught by Olave. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. On 2nd down, Baker. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. They'll get this across midfield. He's brought down following a pickup of 5. Here's Brian Anger now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Buccaneers offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Third and 6. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man. That's Olave. They get 14 on that hookup. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus May. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They go play action with Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run it here with Jacobs.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. How aggressive do you want to be? You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
He gets this complete, finding Adams. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. Throwing is Baker. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Olave is the motion man. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. A tight end in motion now. They go play action for Lawrence. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
Big time pitch and catch there on 3rd down to extend this drive. Feels like they've got to come away with 6. You want to strike first. It'll go a long way in determining how the rest of this game plays out.
Here's Olave as they try the jet sweep. Now a loose football. It's scooped up by the Falcons.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He connects with Disley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. Here's 3rd and 2. To throw is Mayfield. And this ball incomplete on third down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one from 41 yards out. Dicker's kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. First and 10. In motion comes Thomas. A first down throw for Lawrence. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
On first and 10, Lawrence. He'll get this complete to Worthy. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing is Lawrence. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Lawrence. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll try to run. A dive, and he's in. Jalen Wright, touchdown Buccaneers. With that, he hits the 20 mark for touchdowns on the year. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. He's got his receiver. It's Courtland Sutton. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down is Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Atlanta. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it, as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. The Buccaneers offense and running back Jalen Wright headed back to work. He's run well here in the first half of the season, as you see there. He's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. Olave is the motion man. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. On the give, it's Wright. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
19 more on that one, and another first down. A carry here for Wright, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Patrick Queen, the linebacker, they're on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. They run again with Wright. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Harold Landry, they're on the tackle. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Now here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A throw on the move is caught. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. On 2nd down, Baker. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
He's got his man. He finds Sutton. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
That's caught on the right side by Sutton. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The Falcons send their punting unit out, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fielded at the 9. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Buccaneers up. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Head up. This is right. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the 1st half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
On 2nd down, here's Wright. And out much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Got it into the hands of Olave. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, points at a... From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Olave is the motion man. Here comes the jet sweep. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They go play action for Lawrence. He'll air one out for Higgins. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Tampa. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Buccaneers extend their advantage to 14-3. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. Baker to throw. To the outside. Hauled in by Sutton. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss in yardage on the play. 3rd and long. Now Mayfield. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. This one taken in by Reynolds. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down. On play action, Mayfield. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll stick to the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. take him down behind the line. They'll run. And he's going to go backwards again. They went to him twice in a row. The defense stops him twice in a row for loss. And now it's 4th down. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to get back to a one-possession game.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bucs offense and their running back set to go once more. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. On 1st down, a run for right. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Back on the ground and back to right. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To throw is Lawrence. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. And you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. A huge play in this game, and now the defense is given the opportunity to tie this one up as they've cut the deficit to just 2. What a big play.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. I mean, they find themselves trailing here in the 2nd half, and not only does the defense make the play of the game, but as you said, they got a chance now to go for 2 and tie this thing up.
This one taken at the 7. Whoa. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bucs offense ready to see what they can do. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
When you think back to the 1st half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the 2nd half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and There was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll run here. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down. On the ground, this is right. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. 2nd down and 8. A 1st carry now for Rico Dowdle. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bucs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. He connects with Dissly. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down. Here's Mills. To the left side, and Adams has it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Lawrence now. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. To throw is Lawrence. A ball deep for the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Lawrence. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. And here comes the whistle and a timeout. 7 seconds to go.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. Now here's Lawrence. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions.
That ball intercepted. And he'll be taken down. That means we are going to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets one possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. The return starts from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That is caught. Finding Higgins. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. A give here to Wright. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that be a bit of a letdown. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. To the left side, into the hands of Leggett.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st.
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but they continue to get that matchup. This quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. They'll run with Wright. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to get a leg up in the OT. This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime.
Of course they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course. But this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with one stop to win this football game?
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line.
Automatic 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a first throw here in overtime. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. So a win here for the Buccaneers. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in overtime. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.